Hey, and welcome back to the 5th episode, can you believe it, of my Desert Locked Ironman. And we're still hardcore Ironman. Who would think? I had such a long break and I thought I would die by now, but we're still going strong. Starting off the episode, we're doing some cooking, just because why not? I wanted to do some AFK, and we needed more food for the pyramid grind, or the I guess GP money grind, or whatever we want to call it. So we went definitely back to the pyramid because we need way more for one of the big grinds coming up, which is going to be Mage Arena later on. Just quickly here, Maze event, you can see that it's definitely worth doing as an Ironman, especially as region lock, because it really gives a lot of great loot. Even though this reward wasn't particularly great, we got some iron arrows and whatnot, but it's still definitely worth doing. One of the ones that we're always going to do if we get it, so that's great. We also found some fashionscape stuff. I didn't know there was some random boots spawning on the ground there, so I just decided to pick them up and bring them to the bank just in case I ever want a fashionscape with them. As you can see, we also went and tried our new Rune gear that we got at the end of the last episode, and from this we started doing quite a bit of melee again. Like the levels are now starting to get a little bit slower when we're 45-50 plus. Even though it doesn't take that long, it's still noticeable from the previous levels. I also killed some imps because I wanted to check if we could get the potion, and you can get potions, but you can't empty them. So that's unfortunately a way. I was thinking we might be able to get some vials through that, but we can't. We finally got a mime event again, and what do you know? We actually got the gloves. And these gloves, if you didn't know, we need them for the feud quest, and there are no other ways of getting the gloves in the desert at the moment, except for grave event or mime event. So we got them now, which means we definitely should start working on getting the feud done. But at this time I actually had to go for a little trip to our country house, and here are just some screenshots because I couldn't really play there, so I played some on my mobile. So here are quite a few screenshots from my mobile, and all of these are gotten while doing random stuff, or if the other people are doing some other things, and I had some stuff to do it, and we actually got the first hunter level. I kind of annoyed that it was on mobile, but we got level 2 hunter from an exam, so I'm very happy about that. But this was actually really good as well. Like we got a lot of levels from this, and I think we were getting closer to base 60s, but I'm not entirely sure. I think when I came back from the country house, I got, here we go. I got the level 60 strength, and the other are base. I think I have 60 defense as well. I don't remember. I can't see either from the video, but after that I went to do the Prince Ali rescue just really quickly, and it doesn't really give us anything in terms of rewards, but it does open up a few quests for us, as well as Sorcerer's Garden, which we will do at some point in the future, because that's kind of the only way we can get farming experience. I also started leveling some thieving, just quickly bashed out a couple levels, because we will need 30 for the feud, and I just decided that, okay, I'm just gonna do to 20, and it was kind of tedious actually, because you fail a lot, and I don't really like thieving that much, so the first levels are kind of horrible until we get to Pyramid Plunder. We're getting some more lamps here and there, and a couple fishing levels and so on. You know how much I love AFKing at the fishing spot while doing other stuff. No XP waste. And one fun thing is that I kind of want to save all these sandwich lady items as trophies. I think it's kind of a fun thing to do. especially if it's like a baguette or triangle sandwich, even though they're completely useless. I just keep them in my bank for future, for the memes. So in preparation for Itchlarin's little helper, we need all of these items, and the thing is that we can get everything else except for the Willow Log. So I decided to do some wood cutting and fletching. We got 17 fletching, but we need to get 30 wood cutting for the Willow Log, and there are willow trees in Lumbridge. So it didn't really take long at all to get 30 wood cutting by world hopping at the mage training arena. So once we got that, we knew that, okay, now we can actually do Itchlarin's little helper. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So first we had to get sap. So if you didn't know, you can actually get sap in the desert just by using a bucket and a knife on a tree there. And we got that part covered. And here is where we, I guess, fail our desert locked Ironman. No, but we don't have to go anywhere far. There's a willow tree right there, and I just called this drive-by Willow Log because that was super fast. I think I was in and out in less than a minute. So we got the Willow Log that we needed. So the only thing that stood left now is to go down to the desert or to Sophanem and actually start the quest. By now, I am sufficient enough to get a lot of money from the pyramid, so I actually started using the flying carpet. But here on the way you can see that we picked up some salt water, which is the only way we can get salt in the desert. You will see me doing it soon, but you can pick up salt water from that pond just north of Sophanem, and then you can use it on I think it's a pedestal or something. I'm not entirely sure, but we managed to get inside. Well, I guess everyone, as long as they start the quest and have the cat, can get inside Sophanem. But we got inside, and the first thing we're gonna do is actually show you how to get the salt. So there's I think it's a centerpiece. So you put the salt water on there and just let it dry up, and then you'll get some salt in your inventory. And you need these items for well, during the quest you need to use them. You need to talk to the villagers of this city, and it's there's a lot of guides out there, so definitely use those for this quest. It's a really boring quest where you just run back and forth, but there are a couple kind of fun things, like these are gonna be the most challenging fights so far. So here's the first one. And I want to say I was really lucky. I got the mage, and the thing is, mage is the only thing I can protect right now, so that made the fight really easy. And if I wasn't able to do, I probably would have gone and leveled more prayer, because I wouldn't have dared to take this on without protection prayers. But this made it super easy because I was lucky with the first one. And the second one we need to kill is also just a major, and it's a guaranteed major, so that made that as well super easy. But it's a kind of tedious quest, not gonna lie. You have to run the same path many times. You can get poisoned here. Fortunately I didn't, but you can get poisoned, and you just do the same thing over and over, and then you can also fail like some of the agility gaps and obstacles. But all in all, it went really well. As you can see, like, here's the second mage, and again I was just prayer flicking it, and it was super easy. So I'm very happy that I actually got this quest done. And we also got an attack potion, which I guess is my first attack potion, even though actually I can't even craft them, so this is actually a really good one, I guess. So anyway, we got the quest done, and we got some thieving XP as well as agility XP, although the agility XP doesn't really matter. But we got 26 thieving, so we only need 4 more levels to do the feud quest. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Next week we'll see the feud. Thank you. Bye bye.